Hi and welcome to Progressive Leasing. In this short presentation, you'll learn the benefits of offering Progressive in your stores. You'll see how easy it is from start to finish to complete the sale. Thousands of wireless stores across the country are having great success with Progressive Leasing and have learned to increase their handset sales by as much as 25% by offering an easy way for customers to acquire those expensive handsets and accessories. Attachment rates for accessories will increase as much as 80% with every transaction. I'm sure you know by now that financing cell phones is now an industry standard. All of the nationwide carriers are offering their own version of financing in order to keep up with the demands of consumers always wanting the latest and greatest device. Why, you ask? Because who has $800 in their pocket to buy your leading phone with all the accessories? Well, not many people. With Progressive Leasing, you have the ability to offer your customers instant credit in your store, and the best part about it, there's no credit required. Progressive approves your customer based on a good standing checking account and steady income. That's it. No credit check and no documents are needed. Your customer simply fills out the online application and he'll know within seconds if he's been approved and how much he can spend today. The only thing your customer will pay today is their first lease payment to Progressive, which is usually less than 8% of the entire invoice. That's right, for a $650 device, your customer would only pay $54 plus tax today if he's paid twice a month from his job. You see, we set up the customer's payments to automatically come out of their checking account on each payday. So if your customer is paid bi-weekly, we will set him up on bi-weekly payments. If he's paid weekly, then we'll set him up on weekly payments. Your customer will then have those payments deducted for 12 months, or he can pay off his lease early to save a lot of money. The best part of the program is your store gets paid for the entire invoice in 2 to 4 business days directly into your bank account with no merchant fees associated at all. In many ways, this is better than taking a debit or credit card from your customer because there's no cost to you. If the invoice is $800, Progressive deposits the full $800 into your bank account. Once the customer walks out of the store, the transaction is between the customer and Progressive. Your store will never be charged back from Progressive for a sale. The hardest part about offering this product is training your sales associates to talk about it with every single customer. So in the next part of this presentation, we're going to show you how easy it is to turn a customer walking in for a $29 phone into a customer walking out with your highest priced phone and all of the accessories that go with it. Your sales associates will increase the value of that sales ticket, making higher margins for your store, and at the same time, he will earn higher commissions, which will make for a very happy employee. Enjoy! Now let's look at how easy it is to convert a customer who's coming in for a low-priced phone to a customer who leaves with your latest and greatest feature phone with all of the accessories.
Hello, sir. How you doing today? I'm Johnny. How can I help you?
Hello.
What brings you in today?
Well, I lost my phone over the weekend, so unfortunately I have to replace my phone because I didn't have insurance.
Wow. Sorry that you lost your phone. What kind of phone did you have?
It was a Samsung something or another.
Okay, did it look like this one?
Yeah, it had a big screen, was the latest and greatest about 7 months ago when I got it. Unfortunately, I'm not prepared to put out another $600 right now, so I'm gonna have to go with something a little bit less fancy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's your budget today?
Well, I have about $150 to spare right now, so can we work with that?
Yes, I can definitely work with that. What if I can get you out of here with any phone in the store for much less than $150 budget? Would you be interested?
Heck yeah, tell me more. That sounds too good to be true.
Happy to. We have a program that lets you pay your device over 12 months. Your credit doesn't matter. There is just a few things that you have to have.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do you have a checking account? That's the most important thing because your payments come automatically out of your account each payday.
Yes, I have a checking account.
Great. And do you have a steady income over $1,000 per month?
Yes, I'm self-employed, have had my own lawn care business for about 5 years. Is that a problem because I don't have pay stubs?
Perfect. No, that's no problem at all. Progressive Leasing doesn't ask for pay stubs. They just want to see a steady income in your bank account. And the last thing I need to ask you is, do you have a debit card or credit card to make your first payment today? Because you can't pay with cash.
Yes, I have a debit card I can use.
Great, so let me tell you how this program works now that I know you qualified. This program is a lease-to-own program offered by Progressive Leasing. You only pay a small weekly or bi-weekly payments depending on how you get paid at your job. How do you get paid? Weekly or bi-weekly?
I pay myself weekly.
Okay, let's look at the phone you had. And what would it cost you to replace it with the same thing? The Samsung Galaxy S4, which was one of the newest models 6 months ago when you purchased it. It sells for $500. With Progressive, we will look here on the payment grid, and you can see a $500 invoice will be just $21.51 per week for 12 months. So the only thing you will pay today to Progressive will be your first payment of $21.51. That's what your debit card will be used for.
Are you serious? So I can get the same phone I had and only pay you $21.51 today, then the payments would just come out of my checking account each week? Only $21.51 a week?
Exactly. Now I'm going to be completely honest here so you understand this program and your obligation. Like I said, this is a lease-to-own program, so once you made all your payments, you will own your equipment. If you pay it off inside of the first 90 days, it will save you a ton of money. So let me show you. On your $500 phone, like I said, your payments will be $21.51 each week, and if you do the math on that, you will see that at the end of the 12 months, you will pay quite a bit more. Just like if you put something on your credit card and made minimum payments for a long time. But see this number here where it says 90-day payoff? If you can pay your invoice inside of the 90 days, this will be your total cost for the phone. In your case, will be $600. That's a 20% cost for you to get 90 days to pay off your phone.
Okay, that's not a bad deal. I can do that, and I will get my income tax returns in a couple of months, so I will be able to pay it off.
Great, I just want you to be completely aware so you don't walk out with any questions.
So how long is this going to take? Because I can't be here for much longer.
I'll get you out of here quickly. The application takes only 4 minutes for you to fill out online. Once you hit submit, your approval will be instant.
This sounds too easy. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Great, come over here to the station and you will just follow the instructions on the screen. When you are finished each step, just click on the next step.
And what were you saying about no credit needed? Because I'm in the process of buying a house and my loan officer said I can't have any inquiries.
Don't worry, Progressive isn't credit, it's a lease. They don't check your FICO score, but they do check other agencies to verify your identity and history.
Okay, I hit submit and it says I've been approved for $1,000.
Wow, that's fantastic. So let me grab your phone. Do you need any accessories today to go with your phone? I have a nice sale on a bundle kit, which includes a Bluetooth headset, car charger, and a case for $99. We can add it to your lease right now since you were approved for so much.
Really? You can add all that? That's perfect. Yes, let's get the bundle. I need all that stuff anyway.
Absolutely. You can add anything you want as long as you don't go over the $1,000 that you were approved for, even if you wanted to buy another phone, say for your wife.
Now, let's not get too crazy.
Of course, but if you go home and she sees your phone and she gets jealous, just bring her on in and I will hook her up with a phone. You're only spending $600 today, so you will have $400 left if you need it.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, so let me just enter this product into the Progressive site here. Samsung $500, accessory bundle $99, so your total lease today is $599, sir. Now, it's just showing you here that once you sign your lease, that your payment will be charged on your debit card that you put on the application, okay? That your payment will be $25.81 plus tax, so $27.50 total. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine. I can't believe all I'm paying today is $27.50.
I know, most customers can't believe it. Just go ahead and review your lease. When you are ready, just follow the instruction and click and sign it. A copy of your lease will be emailed and mailed to you. It's been a pleasure doing business with you today. Here's my card. Call me or text me if you need anything at all.
Of course I will. Thank you so much. This was much less painful than I thought it was going to be. And now I still have money to pay my electric bill.
So let's recap the 4 simple steps to the Progressive leasing transaction. Step 1. Pre-qualify your customer and explain the program details while letting him look at the payment brochure. Do you have a checking account? Have you had steady income of at least $1,000 per month for the last 6 months? Do you have a credit or debit card with you today to make your first payment? Step 2. Invite the customer to fill out your online application. Step 3, go shopping. Then once the product is picked out, the sales associate goes to the approval screen and hits Next Step and follows the instructions to enter the product information. All products should be listed with the retail price. No tax should be included on the sale. Progressive charges the customer tax on each payment, so you'll not be putting any tax on the invoice. Your store has been provided with a tax-exempt certificate from Progressive. Step 4. Notify the customer of the first payment amount when it comes up on the screen. Then follow the instructions to the signing of the lease. Please give the customer adequate time to review the lease before he accepts the conditions by signing it. It's very important that the customer read and understand the lease while he's in your store and not when he gets home. Don't sign the lease for the customer. Let him click through it. Once the customer signs the lease, the credit or debit card will be charged and you'll see a green check mark on the screen indicating the transaction has been completed successfully. This is very important. If you don't see the green check mark indicating the transaction is complete and the words "you may release merchandise," you should not proceed. If the payment doesn't clear the customer's credit or debit card, you will see a red X on the screen indicating the payment information needs to be re-entered. The transaction will not be complete until the payment is successfully charged. Then you will see the green check mark. Finally, finish your transaction in your point of sale. Ring it out as a Progressive transaction. Then your transaction is complete and your money will be in your store's bank account in 2 to 4 business days. Remember, the amount that will be deposited is the amount of the items you put in the Progressive portal. So in our example before, we put in $500 for the phone and $99 for the accessory bundle pack. So the total lease was $599 and the total amount that will be deposited into your bank account is the same, $599. If there are items that you didn't add to the Progressive portal, for example, insurance or first month service, you will add to the invoice. But when you tender out the sale, you will tender those items out separately after you tender out the $599. If the customer is paying cash for those items, then you would tender out the remaining balance over $599 as cash so that your drawer will be correct. Most POSs will give you tender type options so you can add one for Progressive Leasing. If you need more information, give us a call and we will be happy to help you. Remember, there is no cost to the store, so in many ways, this is better than taking a credit or debit card where you have to pay merchant fees. Make the most of each sale by giving your customers buying power and keep 100% of the invoice with Progressive Leasing. When you give your customers buying power that they're not used to getting, I promise you, they will use it. Now let's have some fun with a short quiz. What does your customer have to have in order to qualify for a Progressive lease? A, steady income for more than 6 months. B, a checking account. C, a credit or debit card to make their first payment in the store. Or D, all of the above. D, all of the above is the correct answer. What information will your customer need to fill out on the customer application? A, a bank account number. B, address for the past 5 years. C, a pay stub. Or D, all of the above. The answer is A, a bank account number. Will there be a credit inquiry on my customer's credit report? A, yes. B, no. C, I have no idea. B, no, is the correct answer. Jacob has an invoice of $500. He is paid weekly from his job. What will his down payment be? A, $42.22 plus tax. B, $21.51 plus tax. C, $50. Or D, none of the above. B, $21.51 plus tax is the correct answer. How often will payments come out of his checking account? A, weekly. B, bi-weekly. C, monthly. Or D, none of the above. A, weekly is the correct answer. What will Jacob's payments be? A, $42.22 plus tax. B, $21.51 plus tax. C, $50. Or D, none of the above. The correct answer is B, $21.51 plus tax. If Jacob pays off his lease inside of 90 days, how much will he pay total? A. $500 plus tax, B. $600 plus tax, C. $700 plus tax, or D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. $600 plus tax. How long will Jacob make his payments if he doesn't pay off early? A. 6 months, B. 10 months, C. 12 months, D. 24 months. C. 12 months is the correct answer. How does the customer make his first payment in the store? A. With cash only to the store, B. With a check to Progressive, C. With a credit or debit card to Progressive, or D. No payment will be due in the store. The correct answer is C. With a credit or debit card to Progressive. How will the salesperson know the transaction is complete and the merchandise can be released? A. There will be a green check mark on the screen and the words, "You may release merchandise." B. Progressive will call the store. C. The customer will tell you. Or D. All of the above. The correct answer is A. There will be a green check mark on the screen and the words, "You may release merchandise."